why do you feel amazing when you're drinking, but terrible the next day? Science has the answer. It's something called GABA Rebound.
Your brain has receptors called GABA, and these are effectively your happy receptors.
Alcohol binds here to make you feel relaxed and carefree.
But whenever alcohol leaves, you start feeling uptight, irritable, and generally awful.
But wait,
The main ingredient in Cheers Restore, DHM, actually binds to the same brain receptors that alcohol binds to, the GABA receptors, to effectively satiate that receptor and lessen the rebound the following day.
let me show you. So when you're drinking, you're feeling really good, relaxed, carefree. And when you hit that peak BAC, when you stop drinking, everything starts to decline. And then you start feeling irritable, really gross, and especially when you wake up the next morning.
So basically the next morning, your brain is flipped on its head.
So when you take 3 of these pills after your last drink or right before bed at your peak BAC, it lessens that rebound and makes you feel like you had half as many drinks.
Not a bad deal. The DHM in Cheers binds to those same GABA receptors that alcohol binds to effectively ease that transition and lessen that rebound the following day, to where it's not as drastic of a free fall the following morning and you're feeling more like yourself.
So how do these help so much? Because isn't dehydration a big factor on why you feel so bad the next day?
Well, actually, dehydration, it can't explain everything. Let me show you. We find that dehydration really only counts to about 10 to 20% of why you truly feel bad the next morning. Whereas GABA rebound, that's more around 50 to 60%, and acetaldehyde exposure, which acetaldehyde is the toxic byproduct of alcohol, really only accounts for 20 to 30% of why you truly feel bad the day after drinking. So dehydration may lead to dehydration problems like dry mouth or dark urine, gross. And acetaldehyde, that can lead to things like body discomfort, GI discomfort, and really just feeling like you're 30 years older than you really are the day after drinking. So GABA rebound, it's responsible for a lot of those psychological factors that you feel the following day. Why you're dead tired and you can't sleep, why you have so much brain fog going on, and why you're just so irritable and maybe jittery in general.
Okay, so why do you feel better the next day when you go to brunch and you're drinking Bloody Marys or mimosas and you start feeling that relaxing, comfortable feeling again?
It's a good question too. How we know that GABA rebound is the main reason why people feel bad after drinking, because if you were to wake up and reintroduce alcohol back into your bloodstream, you will immediately start feeling better, even though you're getting more dehydrated and exposing yourself to more acetaldehyde. And that's why Bloody Marys are a thing, because it's a tried and true method, but it's a bad cycle to get into.
And you're really just prolonging the actual after effects that you're eventually gonna feel.
So it's kind of like kicking the can down the road or paying off a credit card with another credit card that's really just due later in the month.
So if you'd like to avoid the Bloody Mary Band-Aid and feel like you had half as many drinks as the night before, all while supporting your liver, then all you have to do is take 3 of these after your last drink or right before bed.
Sounds like a no-brainer to me.
So you can find this packaging on the TikTok shop for the best value.
Or you can pop into 30,000 retail doors nationwide and find our packaging that looks like this in drug and grocery stores and this in convenience.
We were seen on Shark Tank, and if you're not satisfied and don't feel like you had half as many drinks as you really did the night before, you get your money back guaranteed.
What a deal.
Let the science do its thing while you sleep. Cheers.
Cheers.